Yes, this is us. So this is much lower than which is part. So the reason I'm here is partly science helicopter, helicopter, especially when people started landing in the culture.
Right now they just kind of survey.
Yeah. So getting photos, and then in particular, so one of the things they'll do is, part of the reason why they do a full circuit is just take a massive amount of overlapping photos for a technique called structure for motion. So you can take all these overlapping photos and get some idea of the actual topography. So you can recreate the topography of the summit from all of these, from getting photos from like all of these different angles, putting them together. So then they'll take that structure for motion, compare it to the last time they did it, and get a volume that was erupted, so that we have some idea of how much is coming out.
How wonderful is it that you can get to do what you love for a living?
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
No, not a lot of people get to do that, right? People are like, you're like, I get to go to work.
Okay, tell them that's enough. Go get their crew and go land on the floor. Tell them to get on with it already. They're actually taking temperature readings and whatnot?
So they do, they'll do that here. So it's likely that they have a FLIR camera with them in helicopter.
Oh no! Okay.
They'll do this structure for motion using optical cameras, and then they might do it with the FLIR, the thermal camera as well.
Okay, cool. Okay, you guys, we had a little problem. One moment, please. So have you actually been able to go down there?
So not during the eruption, but so I'm a geophysicist, which means my activity is mainly in between eruptions.
Boring.
So I've been down there between eruptions, but
well, I'm actually a tour guide,
okay.
and I love taking geologists on a tour in the park. I focus on the park, and that's why I have to leave it in soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, even though there's not an eruption like right now, we still see so much stuff exploring the park. It is so cool, and for you to be able to go down there between eruptions, how awesome is that?
Right. Yeah. So So I mean, I guess I will brag a little bit that after the 2018 eruption, one of the first things we wanted to do down in this down drop block area was install a GPS station, and a gravimeter to monitor for any incoming mass and motion. So in fact, I was part of the first crew from HVO that went down onto the down drop block.
I live in Leilani Estates, and I stayed there during the action. Were you down? Were you one of the ones running around the neighborhood?
So no, again, so the geologists were mainly doing that.
Okay.
So as that was such a major eruption. The geophysicists were literally banned from the field for the first month because our scientist in charge was like, I have to have you here. You have to be here. So we were told that it was a month before we were allowed to sort of be ride-alongs with the geologist. So the pattern was that there were two people that would go out on each of the shifts out in Leilani. The geologist would be the lead, and then there was a rotating cast of helpers. And so, as a geophysicist, I was one of those helpers.
It was pretty funny seeing all you guys running around like ants all over the place, taking measurements of the road cracks and.
Yeah. So I mean, especially that first week in particular, it did take us a little while to it went on for so long. You did get into a rhythm eventually.
Come here. Let me see if I have it. Let me show you a picture. One of the best pictures I took during that event was this.
Oh yeah.
So that's Fisher 8. This is Leilani Avenue.
Yeah.
And there's an orange shirt, so that's
Right.
one of you guys, and that's probably one of you guys too.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's one of my.
So in fact, once that flow cooled off a little bit, that was our standard post-up location. So we would go
cool.
slightly up onto that flow once it cooled, and then
An amazing event.
yeah.
No, I lost the
Yeah.
helicopter.
How was your home?
I live at the top, so right at
Okay.
the entrance. So
Okay.
I had to get a new roof because of all the rust, but that's it. Tephra had to pressure wash my roof 2 or 3 times because of the tephra and Pele's hair. Couldn't believe it, way up there. And even caught it, tephra, as it was falling.
Yeah.
Where did it go? I lost it.
Oh, he's gone back to. So I think they're going to do a crew switch. They're going to do crew switch now.
Okay.
And then come down.
Cool.
To sample.
What time is it? What time we got? 7:12. Okay.
There he is, right
Oh,
there.
there he is. He's in the crater. Okay. Oh, yeah. Tell him to put it down right there. That's perfect.
Well, we'll see what happens. I would be shocked if it were right there. So.
Oh, yeah. You know, having the helicopter in the crater gives it scale.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So when you were down there, did
Yeah.
you feel heat when you were down on the
No,
crater
so
floor?
When I was down there was absolutely no eruption whatsoever. So yeah, no, there was no heat.
December 23rd, actually it was the 24th,
Uh-huh.
I caught them taking a sample on my live stream.
Okay.
I was over the other overlook, Kanakakoi, and I saw them land and scurry out, and it was so cool. Grab the samples.
Right. So yeah, so if oh no, I see him still flying.
Yep,
Say,
I got him.
when they
Good morning,
land
Joel.
For the sample, it will be in the quadrant he's in right now.
Yeah, and out of view, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's okay. This is cool. This is cool still. And there they go. Okay. Joel, I can't meet you up there because I have to go pick them up at Volcano Lodge. Well, thanks for your info.
Yeah, no, I'll be back out.
Cool. Okay. So they're actually probably taking a sample down there.
Yep. So yeah, no, it's a helicopter full of geologists. They're currently landing to take a lot of samples. Previously, they did a circuit.
Oh, hi, Linda.
Get some.
Yeah, so while we're waiting, let's look at the cones. Were you here yesterday?
I was, but not when it was going off. We got up early because we were staying the night here. It was my daughter's birthday. birthday. And so she's like, I want us to, I go, let's get up and go early. And so we got up and we left by 7:30, later than what I wanted to leave. And then we were going to go over Saddle Road, but then she said, then we went up through Waimea instead, and she's like, oh, let's stop at Waipio Valley. Oh, let's stop at HPO. So we stopped at these, and then we stopped and had lunch. And we came here. And then it was, oh, well, I'm so sorry. It stopped half an hour ago.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? I guess
It
I
was.
should have, like,
It was epic. Epic.
I know. And it was her birthday. It would have been awesome. Do
Well,
you have any cool pictures? You wanna share?
on my other phone.
Huh?
This is my live streaming phone.
Oh.
I don't have it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus you probably use them for your little, your
What are you
tour
trying to
guide.
say?
tour guide
Yeah.
thing. You're like, I keep my pictures for my tour guide. I don't share them.
No, I don't have any. Have you been here for any of the episodes?
No.
Really? Okay, look. This is Christmas Day.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That is so cool.
And I think I was standing here. Pretty sure I was standing here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it was doing that yesterday as well. Shooting, I think it was 1,000 feet in the air, but I might be off.
So you didn't take a picture of yesterday?
I did a live stream using this camera.
Oh, live
so when I
stream.
live stream, I can't take pictures on this
Oh.
phone. I have a secondary phone. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't have any cards with me. Yeah.
I probably can.
Apau Hawaii Tours, APAU,
Okay.
is the name of my YouTube channel.
So I'll put it on a note. What is it called?
APAU, Apau Hawaii
APAU.
Tours.
Oh,
Yep, Hawaii Tours. So what we're looking at right now, you guys, is and I'm live streaming right now, is the two vents. The helicopter, we caught landing down there, and they're still in the crater taking samples of something. And I think I hear it starting to take off again, so hopefully we can catch it. Coming out of the crater. Hey Nathan, because I gotta roll. What time is it? Oh my goodness.
Right. Yes. Yeah. No, this is nice to be in that space, especially with the vent being against the wall there, where it is, especially from here.
What's that?
I didn't want to mess up your talking. You're talking while you're talking to the people, so I was like, okay, see you later.
So what's that thing?
This is just, it's this.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but the problem is it goes over just this lens, not the other ones. So you almost have to be like 2 times, and it takes a hot minute. And then I have like a little, I don't have a big tripod, I have like a little one that I can put on the thing, but it zooms in, but you have to be at like 2 times, so you can't, I'll show you real quick. First you have to take it off to line it up. But that's why I bought it before I came, because I'm like,
Gotcha.
if the crater goes up, or to see, so it's new to me.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to line it up like that, and then.
Well, that's a good thing to have if you don't have a tripod,
Yeah.
I guess, to hold it.
And then you have to, it wasn't crazy expensive, so you kind of have to make sure you don't cross thread the threads, I guess. I should put it on, so I don't know. And then, whoops. So see, you almost see how it has
Yeah.
a circle. So
Mine does that too.
then I have to hit 2 times in order for it
Right.
to like not be
Right.
in the circle.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
cool.
it does show some, you know. But like when you were looking at the, see, I'm getting used to it. So while you were sitting here going, I'm sitting here trying to find the helicopter like this. While you were like, oh, here's the helicopter, it's going down. I didn't even see it. Like, I'm gonna get a picture of the helicopter going down. Didn't
So
work,
you know you can probably zoom in even further, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when a tripod becomes handy.
Because I'm, you know, how do you stay that still?
I know.
And I do have like a little tiny one. Like I was like, oh, I could put it like,
Yeah.
you know, and that was my thought, but it's up above. But yeah.
So what's your name?
Oh, I'm Ingrid.
Ingrid.
Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Is that new?
Yes, that's
Excellent.
new. So yeah, so apparently it's with our central IT now for them to get it authorized on YouTube, but it'll come
Cool.
up on YouTube.
Cool. As a live stream like that other epic one.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Where?
So
All right, you guys, I
right
need to
here,
close.
in the corner
Thanks for
of the
tuning
building.
in.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you
Hope
go.
everyone has a fantastic day. Joel, have a
Apparently
great
it's
tour.
gotten even more
Talk to you guys
powerful
later.
soon,
Aloha.
So I'm curious. You should be getting